Hey Facebook, let's try this again. I guess I'm having some Wi-Fi issues. We haven't had the greatest signal since we've been down here at the beach, but I'm going to try to get through this last video with you guys. But I wanted to do a special video with my new friend Brandy. And as I said earlier, Brandy is an Australian Shepherd, and she is en route to her new home. She's going to be here for a couple more weeks, and then she's headed up to Montana. And she's going to have so much fun living in Montana because there's a special friend waiting for her up there. His name is Tommy, and he is, I'm not sure if he's the exact same dog or similar, but anyway, Brandy has one blue eye and one brown eye, and Tommy, I think, has two blue eyes. Anyway, he has to wear special sunglasses when he's outside because of his eyes. And I think that he was a rescue dog, so we like people who take in the dogs and cats and other animals that nobody else could care for whatever reason. But she's going to have a wonderful new home in a few weeks. So I thought in her honor we would do some little doggy treats. So I'm going to try to do this. I know they say it's hard, you know, really difficult to work with children and animals, but she's a really good dog. I mean, she usually, you don't even know she's around. So I'm going to try to get through these and see if we can make Brandy some special treats, and she can try them out and see if they're good. So I've got my bowl here, and it calls for 2 cups of flour. So I'm going to put my flour down in here. And 1 cup of oatmeal. This is a really simple recipe. And her favorite ingredient is 1/3 of a cup of peanut butter. Doesn't that look good, Brandy? Doesn't that look good? Do you like to cook, Brandy? Do you like to watch people cook, make you special food? Brandy has come down to see us every day since we've been here, and I think this is the 3rd visit we've been down here to see Brandy. And she is so sweet. We always give her treats. I brought her a few doggy bones this time, but she already ate all of those. And then I'm putting in 1 1/4, I believe it's 1 1/4 cups of hot water, and I just got this out of the tap. I didn't boil it or anything. And we're going to add that water in, and we're going to stir it around. And this is what the mixture looks like. Just mix it all together. And actually, I've never even heard her bark since she's been here. I've not even heard one bark out of her. And she likes to ride in the golf cart. Right now she's staying with my sister Teresa that lives down here. So she's staying with her until her new daddy comes to get her in a few weeks. She's going to be in an area that there's so much land for her to just run and play. And I think he also has a horse where she's going. So she's going to have so much fun, but I will miss her. But I'm glad that she'll be in a place that she will love more than being here at the beach, if that's possible. But in a dog world, it is. Okay, so we've got all this mixed together, and then you're just going to form, I'm going to set this off to the side, some little dog biscuits. Now you can roll this out and then cut it with a little dog biscuit cutter, or the bone or the paw, or if you have something like that. But we didn't have anything like that since we were here. I didn't know I was going to be making these kind of till the last minute. So I didn't have a cookie cutter with me. And actually, I'm going to need some more flour for this, but I'm not really going to worry about it. It's kind of gooey. So I'm just going to set that off to the side, and I will show you what I made a batch last night, and I will show you what they look like. And I just formed the dough into what I thought were dog bones, but some of them look like chromosomes, but I don't think Brandy will mind. So these are what they look like after you bake them. You preheat your oven to 350 degrees and you bake them for 40 minutes, and they're really hard. And there's one of my little bone shapes. And then let me show you the one that I think looks like a chromosome. This one here. Don't you think? But I did a few, and I did try to shape them like the little doggy bones, but there was a good bit of dough there, so I didn't want to stand up and try to shape them all. The rest of them I just did in little round circles. And the recipe said that if you wanted to make them, because there is peanut butter and they smell really good, but they're really hard the way dogs like their treats. But you could roll them in a ball and then set them on your, it says to lightly grease your baking dish. This is a non-stick, and I did not put any grease down last night, and they came right off. But you could do the little balls and then take a fork and do the cross hatch, and they look like actual peanut butter cookies, and they smell really good. So I'm gonna add flour to that and work with that dough and bake a new batch. And I have a special container that I'm going to put Brandy's treats in. And of course, since I've been away for a few days, I'm going to take some of these back to Lucy and Thunder, because I know they'll enjoy them. But the main thing is, how do they taste? So let's see. Brandy, you want to taste one of your little bones? Come here, girl. Want to try it? Okay, she took it. And she's eating it. Is it good, girl? Do you like it? It's all gone. Would you like one more? Would you like one more bone? Do you like them? Well, I think this recipe is a big hit. Brandy seems to like them. So if Brandy likes them, they must be good. Let me just say hello to a few people. Hey, Katie. What a pretty dog. Yes, she is, Melissa. What about Tommy? Hey, Beth. Good morning. How are you? What about Tommy? Tommy. That's the friend, the doggy that Brandy's going to live with. His name is Tommy. And let's see. I can't read that. Okay. So I'm going to add a little bit more flour to this dough, and I'm going to make some more little dog biscuits. So I'll have 2 batches, enough for oh, and let me tell you, as far as storage goes, they last about a week if you put them in a Ziploc bag just out on your countertop or in your little treat container. In the refrigerator, they'll last about 3 weeks, and then if you freeze them, they last about 6 months. So if you know what's going into these treats, it's regular oatmeal, peanut butter, flour, and water. You could add a little bit of cinnamon to them if you wanted to. I chose to leave that out, but she seems to like them just the way they are. Can you see, Brandy? Can you see? Can you say, hey? Can you say, look at me, I'm so sweet? She is the sweetest little doggy, and she's a good television dog also. So anyway, I'm going to give her one more of these little treats because I don't want to ruin her appetite. And Brandy thanks you for watching her show. And I probably won't get to see her again. She'll probably be gone before I'm back down here. So we'll miss her because she is the sweetest little thing. So we're going to say bye for now, Brandy. Can you say bye? You want another cookie? You want a cookie? Uh-oh. Okay. Thank you so much for watching Life with Annie. I will post this little doggy treat recipe to my page if anybody would like to, if you have any pets or you want to make anything special for them. Yes, Brandy wants to eat all of them. And we will put some of these in the freezer so that Tommy can have some also. So let's say bye-bye. Say bye-bye, Ruff Ruff. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Bye from me and Brandy.